Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the center himself and come through in a big spot.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off. Yelich on third. Braun on at first with 2 down. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Orlando.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Chase Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Kane is right there, 1 down. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's totaled 13 base hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
He's able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Frazier is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one.
Defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Coming in on it is Cain. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Frazier.
In there, no balls and a strike. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 1. Into the box now, number 18. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Number 10 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Right down the pipe. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Brewers leading off the inning, Elias Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Slow little grounder left side. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping up now, number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Pirates 1. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia as we begin the top of the 4th.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson. Fouled away. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bell scoops it up. One there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Cain is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 8.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. He ready. Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 27.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, number 18. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 18.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Number 18 becomes the first out of the inning. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is
big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So striding in, Elias Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Michael Feliz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in, Colin Moran hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the run. And they can't run it down. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Yexel Rios is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Yexel Rios.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Rios, a 25-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, number 18.
Standing in, number 18. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Well, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Gone in order with the Brewers. This game's all tied at 4. Striding into the box, Kevin Newman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The shortstop, number 27.